Hey Simmers, it's Erin and I am the Rescue Simmer. You are watching the next episode of the 100die Fundie Baby Challenge, a challenge in The Sims 4 where we take the 100 Baby Challenge to Weird Culty Fundie Church. Speaking of Weird Culty Fundie Church, it is still church day. I wanted to pretty much pick up exactly where we left off to catch up with the Josephs. They are going to be sharing church day stories. Oh, we're hugging. Oh, that's so nice. And we have so much to do in this episode today, guys, but while they are sharing some story time, I'm going to take this opportunity to address something that happened last episode, pardon me. This is something that I said out of ignorance, and I want to correct that. This is going to be kind of difficult because I don't know if I should say the word. In fact, I think what I'll do, I am just going to put the word up on screen. I do want to warn folks that it will be the full typed out word so that there isn't any gray area as to what I meant. So this is the word that I had said, and I want to take this opportunity to apologize for my ignorance in saying it. A far better word would have been the word duped, maybe cheated, and it was in reference to how the Schaefers might have felt with Opal up and leaving and not having let anybody know or maybe considered their feelings. That word, I would actually take a minute to go over the etymology of that word. Etymology is just taking a look at the root origin of a word and how it's evolved over time. This is going to be very high level. This is not going to be yay, she finished her knitting project. I am not an etymologist and don't have an education in it, so I will be leaning heavily on some other resources to be explaining this. And like I said, this isn't going to be very deep, but essentially from the research that I have been able to do at the prompting of you guys, and thank you so much for letting me know, is that that word that I thought was spelled this way is actually spelled this way. And so it becomes a lot clearer which group this is targeted at. To get a definition of this word, I'm going to be pulling from etymonline.com, and the link is going to be down in the description below. So they have it defined as attested from 1840 as an abbreviation of GC, I'm going to say, and then they have some alternate spellings. And the word GC, it's essentially, I'll link it again so that you can read it, but essentially they are saying that it's a mispronunciation in the early 1600s in the English language of the word Egyptian, which Romani people are not. Now, I've done some other research, and I will link more articles down below for you guys to check out. But one of the most helpful, and I think the most plain English ones that I found was by NPR. And it is entitled, "Why Being G'd Hurts the Roma More Than It Hurts You." And please forgive me if I do not use Roma or Romani correctly. This is not my culture. And for as widespread as many kinds of racisms are in the US, I can't speak for all members of the US, for all citizens, but this was actually not something that I was aware of. I knew generally in world history that it was a strong point, but as an American-born, evangelical, Christian-raised person who spent a lot of her childhood and her teenhood in the South, that is not the narrative that we are taught. That is not the group that we are taught the plight of. And to me, that word was just a sound that was used to describe being cheated. I had no idea that it was related to an entire culture of people. That is 100% not an excuse because I know now. There's a few points that I'll be bringing out. Very first paragraph says, "I never thought about the etymology of the word G'd until the end of college when my friend, lamenting his stolen iPod, said the word and immediately reacted to it. Isn't that offensive?" he wondered. Until that moment, I had never thought about it either. What sparked our unease was the sudden realization that G'd was somehow tied to GC. GC is commonly used to describe the Romani people, but the term carries many negative connotations, and its derivative carries even more. When somebody is G'd, they are, according to Merriam-Webster, defrauded, swindled, or cheated. Could you imagine your entire race being A, incorrectly named, and then B, having all of these really dishonest, horrible attributes described to them so much that you become a verb. Now, the author of this NPR article quotes a professor from the University of Texas in Austin who says, "I encounter a lot of people who tell me that they never knew the word G'd had anything to do with GCs, or that it's offensive, especially when the word is heard and not read." So the University of Texas at Austin professor Ian Hancock, who was born in Britain to Romani parents. And here's the part that I love the most. My response to them is, "That's okay. You didn't know, but now you do. So stop using it. It may mean nothing to you, but when we hear it, it still hurts." There is so much better stuff in this article and in some of the ones that I will be linking. So please, if you have a moment, give it a good read. It was a great first step for me in learning about an entire other culture. I loved the opportunity to learn, and thank you guys for letting me know, because I don't want to be saying anything that marginalizes or perpetuates horrible, awful, inaccurate stereotypes. So if you're like me and you didn't know, you said it in ignorance, if you're becoming aware of it and that is a word that you use like I did, I can't tell you what to do and would never try to, but I am going to be omitting that from my vocabulary. The Josephs are all in bed. It is 3 a.m. I will see you guys tomorrow after the kids go to school, and we will talk about this lovely lady's future. Oh my goodness, that was not very long. We have a very hungry mama up and going. I wonder if she's comparing this to her previous pregnancies. And now that she is older, going, wow, pregnant at this age, this stage in my life is so much different than pregnant previously. But Bethie is doing the Watcher's will as far as she is concerned. This child is proof. You guys have given outstanding baby names. We are going to see this child born this episode, I believe. Yeah, we are coming on our 3rd trimester. We should definitely see this baby born. I'm excited. I don't know whether this is a boy, whether this is a girl. I do have MC Command Center installed. I haven't looked. The temptation, you guys. If you guys will also notice, we are sitting pretty high on the hog as far as our finances go. The church has, like I said, been very supportive of us. They were able to see how this was a test from the Watcher, and that, you know, even good folks are going to have a wayward child every once in a while. The fact that it was their firstborn, let's just ignore that, because we like the Josephs. They seem like good Sims. We will all just pray to the Watcher, the creator, for them. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's thinking about Opal. Oh, he does love her. He misses her. And he thinks he's being loving by not talking with her, kind of cold shouldering her. Because if they indulge her, if they condone anything that she's done, she may not come back to this Watcherly way of living, and her soul may be in even more peril because they accommodated her. Oh boy, do the boys have so much to do today. The state of our farm, you guys. Look at how stinky, smelly, those boys. Thank goodness we have our men so that our dainty women do not have to get their hands dirty. They can just take care of the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning. You know, men are really better at this stuff anyway, right? Jasper has to pee, but he's going to have to wait for his dad to get, to get out. Let's send him to use the bathroom. We're going to take a shower. Perfect. These guys really have to get ready for school. They're going to go to their Fundie schools to get their supplies for the week. Amy doesn't have to do any of that. Instead, Amy is going to talk with her parents about a very, very important decision. Oh, he doesn't like the food. Onyx got the picky eater trait as a toddler. I think he's retaining some of that. He does not look thrilled with this. So Amy has to talk with her parents today about a very important decision. It's kind of been presented, and I think by me, that she has no say and that her sister would have no say in who she ends up with. That's not entirely true as far as I can see. This practice seems to vary. Oh, you're not getting sick. Please don't tell me you're getting sick. I don't need you sick right now. Because we have simple living on, I don't think that she has the option for quick meals. She does not. So I can't get orange juice. Oh no. Why don't we just have you get some water? You do have to use the bathroom. That's not going to help you a whole ton, but maybe a cool drink will help. And then we are going to have to get ready for the day. So courtship, as far as I can tell, is something that varied a lot per household. It really depended on what your father and your mother, but really what your father wanted. Some fathers are a little bit more totalitarian, if that makes sense. And they want mom and dad to do all of the picking, all of the praying. Other parents are more collaborative with their sons and with their daughters. The daughters probably get the least amount of control at all. Let's send him alone. Though again, that depends very much on how interested mom and dad are in her opinion. And lucky for Opal, her parents, it just fits with their character. They don't feel like they're doing this. Let's switch somebody else. I feel weird watching them pee. Their parents, or her parents, really believe that they are doing this to the benefit of the entire family and even to the benefit of each individual child. They aren't doing this to be controlling overlords who just have their children worship them, although household to household, that definitely can happen. They are doing this because they absolutely believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is how, they honor their creator, they honor their watcher, and that by doing so, this is how they protect their children from all of the dangers that the world has to offer. I think every parent wants that for their kid. Not that they want to control them, but that they do want to guide them, that they want to maybe ease some of the pains that they had growing up, that, hey, I've already been through this. I've already seen that the things that you may be tempted to want to do don't work, that they hurt you, that they hurt everyone around you. And let's just avoid that for you. And I think that that's how they approach courtship, that it isn't something that they're setting up for their own family's success. They want to have a very active role in making sure that their daughters and that their sons' whims are something that's going to benefit them, and they feel like, hey, we've had this successful marriage. Of course, we would be able to put our temporary feelings aside and see the longevity of this. So that is the spirit with which they are approaching each of their children's courtships. I think Opal, if they are honest with themselves, shouldn't have married, but their faith does not prescribe a path forward for her if she doesn't. I think that they always intended to have a more collaborative relationship with their kids and be more of a guidance. The Schaefers may not have. That may not have been their goal with their children, but I think that James has spoken with Bethie and that they have both seen how gentle-spirited, oh goodness, let's scavenge for parts. They've both seen how gentle-spirited their second oldest daughter is. Oh, we've got some conserves. Oh, perfect. And they feel like they want to make sure that that part of her isn't crushed, that it's nurtured. I think that they like Max. They wanted him as a son-in-law, but they like Mateus too. And I think that they are seeing, as much as they liked Max for Opal, that Amy would just get crushed by him. And it's not that Max is necessarily a bad guy. I don't think that they have any bad feelings toward him. I think that they know that Max is such a confident person, and when he feels like he's right, there's just no telling him otherwise. Oh, she is feverish, and look, she's got like steam coming off of her. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. She's gonna have to go to bed. I wanted to get her engagement moved along, but she's sick. Like this has to get dealt with. Ooh, Bethie broke the stove. I thought for a minute that we were on fire. Oh, you guys. Okay, well at least she got stuff done. So Daddy's gonna have to go fix that on top of everything else he's got to get done this morning. Poor thing. Maybe Bethie could help him with some of the gardening because his son's not here. Yay, she got the pet training skill. Oh, sweetie. Okay. I'm going to have her hang these clothes and then we're going to send her up to bed. Yeah, that's going to have to happen. Why don't you just nap? Oh, goodness. Look, everything is breaking, you guys. Everything is nasty. Everything is breaking. Yes, she can be neat. What a watcherly personality trait of hers. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's all broken. Okay, James. Let's repair all of it. Bethie, my dear, can you go clean this? We need to give your oldest daughter a break today. I know you are big and pregnant, but we have to get this done. I think what we are going to do is wait on this baby. I think today I'm going to have to move things around because Miss Amethyst is pregnant. Whew. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine the scandal? Is sick. So Amy is sick. Let's wait on this baby today. Mom is doing some knitting. She's done some cleaning. We're going to do some more cleaning. She's hungry. Okay. She is just so happy to be able to have time today to be able to catch up on her knitting because this baby is coming. She's got some cute little beanies for them. I think she would also probably be making some gifts for later in the year. Yes, we finished it. That's great. Okay, so Bethie's going to get herself a snack. And then I think we have to clean. You guys, this is going to be, oh no, even more stuff to fix. Dad, you are on it today. He is so unhappy that this is such a gross thing. Again, he loves his wife. He really does. But I think he's getting upset at how many things are piling. And his oldest daughter is sleeping. He knows that she's sick, but the house is in shambles and he can't have this. Like, this is not how one's house is kept when one is being very watcherly. Our house should be neat and tidy. And I think Beth is doing her best, poor thing, to keep up while she's pregnant. Oh, look, Amethyst is up. Look, combating a cold. Yes, from the home remedy hydration. Sometimes simple home remedies are the best medicine. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is so fundy. Amy, can I have you help Mom and mop up, please, since you're doing better? And she's trusting the universe because her parents have done a really great job protecting her against quite a lot. So she's got this really faithful attitude toward just anything that she could be, that she would encounter. She feels like this is a very predictable lifestyle. She knows what's coming next, which I think she appreciates specifically. Mama is going to grab some fruit salad and leave the rest of the family to do what they need to do. She's so grateful for Amy. What is she going to do when Amy moves out and moves on with her life? Let's scavenge for some parts, sir. Let's do that. As soon as the kiddos get home, I actually want to switch control to the Schaefers because I can't do this very often, but I think that we're going to go and take Mateus over to the house to have some conversations. Now, a lot of this courting up to this point would be handled by the parents. So the whole reason that Amy and Mateus are courting in the first place is that it was revealed to Mateus through much prayer, through much scripture reading, that Amy was the one that the Watcher intended for him. Oh, Beth does like jokes. Buddy, you got more stuff to do outside. I am sorry, sir. But it is nice of him to catch up with his daughter, especially in this tender time for her. So what would happen is that Mateus would have told his parents that he has been given this divine revelation for, oh no, we're sick, don't be sick. Yay, grades are up. Oh, we're a B student. A school project. Okay, all of them have school projects. Okay, good deal. Jasper is so stressed. I'm going to have him just play with Blue. Blue is pretty much his dog anyway. When he starts his own family and moves out, Blue is going to go with him. Okay, so enough distractions. So Mateus approached his parents, the Schaefers, and revealed to them that this is who the Watcher he feels the Watcher has picked for him because of all of her Watcherly attributes and how great she would be as a member of the family and what a great helpmate she would be, or helpmeet she would be for him. And then the Schaefers would approach the Josephs, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph, and then Mr. and Mrs. Joseph would talk with Mateus, and then Mateus would wait for them to talk with Amy. Poor Amy. Oh, sweetie. She is burning up. She would then be asked if she had similar revelations and if she was open to the courtship. Then he would be given the opportunity to win her heart. Now, realize that at this point, nobody is supposed to have feelings yet. The winning of her heart is a big deal, actually. It's brings up thoughts of chivalry, all of that. This is probably something that she would be looking forward to. So it's about dinner time. Let's actually switch control from this house to the Schaefers. Oh, here's our Schaefers. Ooh, here is Mateus looking very dapper. He wants to go to the library. He also wants to chat with Opal. I can imagine that everybody in this town wants to chat with Opal and see what the heck she is doing, and try to get her back. I don't know that that's Mateus's motivation, but I'm sure he has a ton of questions for Opal. I would like him to travel over to his neighbors. So first, he will go ahead and check in with Mrs. Joseph. She is pregnant. He's going to be commenting on how radiant she looks and how happy he is that the Watcher has blessed them. He's going to give her a compliment, and then he's going to discuss the neighborhood changes. I think he's going to be checking in with her to make sure, hey, I just want to offer my condolences. I know this is tough. Oh, his brother came. The whole family came. Look at that. Geez, guys. All right, so I guess we're having a family get-together. That makes a lot of sense, actually. We're just going to have everybody over, have some fun. I think Mateus and Messiah are going back home, to be honest, which is fine. The girls, the kids, they can come over. Oh my gosh, can I just call your attention? Look at Mr. Jasper, who is showing off for the only eligible lady in the room. She's actually going to say hi to Amethyst, but I think maybe she could say hi to Jasper too. This might be a potential courtship for her. And then we're gonna talk with Dad. Oh, he smells so bad. I'm hoping that he goes up and gets a shower. Devin, my dear, can you joke about elephants with little Miss Plummy here? She wants to be your friend anyway. So the fam is just talking, sitting around. This is very important that the families meet, that the families get along, that the families are on board scripturally with what they believe, that they tick off each other's stuff. Roughhousing and courage, that's definitely not going to stand. Not in this house, or not in this neighborhood. So Mateus is a brilliant sim, so he just showed his future father-in-law his invention. And now, after saying hello to everyone else, making sure that his siblings have a good relationship with Amethyst, with his courtship partner, and his parents do, and that he has a good relationship with her parents, they are going to be exchanging numbers because, again, now they are both of the age where they could. I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in that type of relationship with you, but I would be happy if you'd want to be friends. Oh, sweetie. So we've talked about Amethyst's leanings. She's a lesbian sim, and Mateus is a bisexual sim. I think Amethyst feels like she's just being a little more watcherly, that she's guarding her heart. They also probably wouldn't have this conversation with each other with their backgrounds. They would be worried that one or the other of them was going to out each other. Even if they do have respect, I think they're very guarded. And I think that this kind of dating, because that's really what it is, that courtships set that up to not have very much openness because they're just so watched all the time. He is very attracted to her, but she doesn't return that. So they do seem to be talking. They are talking about marriage. This is happening in front of literally everyone. I would honestly like to take her on a date. That seemed to go well, so Amy is open to marriage. She just doesn't want a flirty relationship. I feel so bad for her and for him, to be honest. Let's discuss some neighborhood changes. So I think that the way that this is going to have to go, because of the game mechanics, I do love The Sims for this. They will not allow you, through the normal game mechanics without cheating, to get in a romantic relationship or marry two Sims that are not attracted to each other. I think that was a very wonderful move, but for the purposes of my storytelling, it's kind of stinky. So let's have Mateus go. Let's have him bring Amy. We are going to have him. Why don't we bring the dads? We'll bring Messiah and James. So we'll bring the dads because moms are at home taking care of the kids. And let's go to this bookstore and bakery that I was able to place down. And do I know who made it? Absolutely not. I'm terrible at that, but this is not my creation. I need to make sure to call that out right away. But I think this is so cute. I'm deciding that this is a Watcher bookstore. Downstairs is this adorable little bookstore with these like reading nooks, and there's like a chess table. There's this cool thing. I don't know what we do with that. There's a little outdoor sitting area. It's so cute. And then upstairs is the bakery. I feel like he would be trying to take the fathers and his, oh gosh, the camera controls, guys. I can't even. And his new bride, good Lord, out to kind of pay for their snacks, to demonstrate his financial preparedness, especially to her father. Look at Amy already in here. She is, she's trying to get some logic skill. I think that she knows that Mateus is brilliant. She wants to, I'm sorry. Are you a barista? You are not a barista. I don't even want to, no, I don't want to hear this right now. I was going to get them some food, but that's not going to happen. So, sir, can I get you to please change out of this? Yeah, just how about like your normal stuff? Thank you. I appreciate that. So both of their fathers, we're not going to be able to eat, which is a bummer, but both of their fathers are here. And I think that they've given the nod for him to kind of make a move. So they're going to go out to this cute little outdoorsy area and just talk. Excuse me, ma'am. He's talking with her. I think she is sweating bullets. She's not comfortable with physical intimacy. She thinks it's because of what she views the watcher thinking of this. We know that it is because of her leanings. Aw, okay, so he blew her a kiss. She seemed okay with that. And again, I don't know that she's loving this, but I do think that they trust one another. Now, there wouldn't be any kissing that would happen in a normal courtship until the ring is on, until they've actually said their I do's. But the Sims won't let me get them married unless they do this. So very privately, he is giving her a quick peck on the cheek. I know that those look like lips, but you were wrong. Those are cheeks. I think he's going to declare his love for her and tell her that, hey, you know what? I couldn't imagine spending my life with anyone else, which is true. He does have an affection for her. It's not love, I think. But Amy is, I think, excited that this is happening in her life, and she, I think, trusts Mateus. So he is going to ask her to officially court, and this is the ask to be girlfriend interaction. And she's saying yes. She's not in love with him, but I think she knows that this is as good as she's gonna get. So hey, why not? So they are officially boyfriend and girlfriend, which for them is pretty much the same thing as getting married. So let's see if he can get down on one knee or if she's gonna reject him as being too fast. It possibly could. Please don't. Please don't reject this man. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so she is, aw, they are engaged now for better or for worse. Oh, and he just got a new personality trait, you guys. He's adorable. Mateus is feeling particularly loyal and committed to his relationships these days. Trust is important to him. Embrace it. Yes, I do. So we've done what we have come to do. He's discovering for himself. Oh my gosh. Okay. So guys, he's cold. Let's end it here. And wouldn't you know it, but her two parents are out here right now. She is excited for this chapter in her life. No, she doesn't love him, but that's not super uncommon. Love would grow. She is showing her mom the ring. She's enthusing about getting married. Mom is excited with her, but for all the excitement, it is late. We are going to have to go to bed. So I will get all of these guys settled and I will see you in the morning where we have a wedding to plan. You guys, I do think I hear wedding bells this morning. She is so nervous. Of course, she knows by this point, I think, that she's at least attracted to women. I don't know if she thinks it's exclusive. I think she feels like she would not be in love at this point with anybody, but maybe on the road. Mateus is a great guy. She trusts him. Let me tell you what, everybody. It's a morning. Everybody is really happy. Bethie is thrilled. She cannot wait to be the mother of a bride. I do want to kind of go over the difference between our children getting married and our heir getting married. So we will have a very little bit of a wedding ceremony. We'll have them walk down the aisle. We'll have them exchange vows, spousal kiss, all of that. But I didn't do the whole like family meals and rehearsal dinner and all of that. That would definitely be a big part of this. It's just going to be the ceremony. There won't be a reception after, but for our heir, or for our intended heir, I would love to do something like that. It's just, I got to get the other folks out of the house first, just for my own management, right? Mama is really having fun making some breakfast. This is the last breakfast that her daughter is going to get as an unmarried woman. Amy is just doing her last load of laundry. What am I going to do, you guys? Plummy's going to really have to step up. She really is. There's a new baby on the way. We've got a bunch of boys in this house. Oh, I really don't know if this is going to be a boy or girl. I hope that Bethie waits to pop until after the ceremony. I have it set for 1 o'clock. So we're just going to make sure that everybody's stuff looks really good. I do want to get everybody's goals completed for the day. I would love to get homework started. That would be outstanding. But, you know, we'll see what happens before 1. Mama is just singing some songs. I think songs are actually a really effective form of teaching. So Mom's just singing some of her lesson. The other kids are... Well, Plummy is playing the violin badly while her brother is trying to nap. That's such a Plummy move. Tomorrow is preparation day, so next episode we are actually going to be having Harvest Fest. So we're going to have it fundified. So the day before is a preparation day. We're going to be doing a lot of cooking then. Oh my gosh, you guys, Amy is so prepped for this life. She is ready. She loves her family, but she's ready to get out from under her parents' roof and really be the head of her own household. That's what she's getting out of this. This is what she has been told is like the pinnacle of her life. She's getting ready to get married. She's going to have children. She cannot wait to run her own household. She is very excited to do that. I think she's also kind of sad. Like, she always envisioned that all of her siblings would be there. Opal is, of course, not invited. She's choosing a different lifestyle than what Amy condones. Her heart is, of course, it's breaking. This is not an easy thing for her, but it is a sacrifice that she is blue aged up. He's an elderly boy. Oh, Blue. Okay, well, we'll get you out with with your new owner. We'll get you out with Jasper soon enough. He is howling. That is how bad she is. Like I said, this is a sacrifice that she's willing to make for her faith, to show her watcher me how much she loves me. There are a lot of things that Amy is willing to sacrifice for her faith. And while I do appreciate her dedication, they are not things that I ever actually really asked of her. So right now, as her watcher, my heart is breaking because she is making a decision out of love for me that I know is not going to make her happy, and that I didn't create her to necessarily be happy with. Yes, I created her to want a family. Yes, I created her to just throw herself into whatever she's doing, but she could have done that with, let's say, Skylar. It doesn't have to be entering into marriage with someone out of duty who is attracted to her that she's not attracted to back. And that, let's be honest, is probably not going to end up being a lifelong marriage as long as or as much as she wants it to be. That's just maybe not the plans that I have for her. Oh, Opal, she called. She left a voicemail. She said, I heard that you got engaged. Congratulations. I'm excited for you and Mateus. That breaks my heart. She's not invited, but somehow Opal heard through the grapevine that her sister is getting married. And although Opal for sure knows that Amy would not be attracted to Mateus, I think out of all the choices that she knew that Amy was going to make, or that would have been available to Amy, this was at least the kindest one. Aw, they just became good friends. That's so cute. So everybody is helping with homework. We're trying to get that all sewed up before the wedding ceremony starts. Y'all, I can't wait for her to be in her wedding dress. No, this isn't exactly under the best circumstances, but I think as far as Amy thinks her choices are, this is as good as it's going to get. So I'm excited for her in that way. Great. The young kids have got their homework complete. That is outstanding. We are completing our wisdom booklets. Woot, woot. The wedding ceremony is about to begin. Alrighty, loves. Welcome to our very first wedding event. Everybody is so nice. They're in their polished outfits. Look at everybody. We have our Pastor Mueller, who is going to be presiding over the ceremony. I'm hoping that everybody will just take their seats. Oh, it looks like Mateus is going up, you guys. I am hoping that he just is patient and waits there. I don't think that they're going to make it quite under the arch. I don't think that I put that in the right spot. I'm hoping I can get everybody to sit down. I don't know if I can. And I don't know. We did change the wedding arch a little bit. I wanted to go kind of amethyst theme. She's purple, so I'm hoping that can work. Why are you sitting down? Oh, look, everybody's here. Oh, Devin. Oh, that's not Opal. That's Devin. She wore her wedding dress. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's my fault. I have a feeling that we're going to be waiting just a little while, but hopefully we can keep it focused on my Sims and they can get married. So they did walk down the aisle. I'm hoping that they'll start exchanging vows here. So this is incredibly important for everybody. This is the first marriage of their second generation of Sims in this cult. So this is everything that they have been working for, the beginnings of everything that they've been working for. Everybody is trying to sit so nicely. I do appreciate that. James is getting up. Oh, he's feeling hurt. Oh, that's terrible. I think he's thinking of his daughter. He missed out on Opal's nuptials. He missed out on everything. I think he's feeling again like a failure, but I think, also that he's gonna miss Amy. He loves Amy. He loves all of his kids. Look at them. Oh my God. They're exchanging vows. Thank you so much, Mr. Mertens. Yay! We're exchanging rings, you guys. Pardon me while I took a couple of screenshots for the thumbnail. Oh my goodness. All right, they are hitched, you guys. They are hitched. Our officiant did not show up, but that's okay. We're going to say that he gave a speech beforehand and he let them do their thing. I will say, Devin, that was a bold move. So this is a really invigorating day for the whole community. This is a really special thing. I am so glad that Bethie did not pop. I'm wondering if we could do like a cute little rice throw or something. Like, you shouldn't be doing that because it can really cause problems with birds, but oh, look at but these guys aren't overly concerned about that. We are oh, that's so cute. So like I said, I'm conflicted. I do love oh, she's talking to her dad. I do love that Amy is getting to start this life, but both for her and for Mateus, this is kind of a sham marriage. They're going to try their best. They're like beating their heads up against walls to not make it that. But there's just only so much they could do to overcome their sexualities, right? So it's been a few hours. We've kind of received everybody. Let's go ahead. We'll end the ceremony. Congratulations on your new marriage. Would you like to move in together now? Yes. So immediately they are going to be moving in together. Oh, their households are full. So I can't do it in this menu because it's full. So instead, I think what I'll do is I'll just make them a new household from the Manage Households tab. So first we're going to grab the Schaefers and I'm going to create them a new household. Then we're going to grab our Josephs And I'm going to move the Miss Amethyst Joseph over to be Amethyst Schaefer. Here are the new Schaefers, you guys. Let's move them into a lot. And I think that household that we kicked the Douglets out of is just about perfect. It's nice and small. It's ready for some babes. It's got some on the ley line traits. Maybe they don't end up having children of their own. Maybe they just adopt. So the community took a home from 2 members that were not upholding their values and gifted it to the Schaefers, the new Schaefers. Look at this good sir. He is so elated. He's actually really excited. He is utterly enamored with his wife. He just got engaged and married. That happened really quickly. He made a new discovery because of her. I think he's going to go and express his devotion. You guys, this has been a whirlwind. We're not quite done with the episode, but I did want to call out that this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday at 7 p.m., I haven't nailed that down quite yet. Oh my gosh, I haven't nailed that down quite yet. We are going to be doing our second stream, our second Where Are They Now stream. It would be at 7 p.m. Oh, he does like physical intimacy. Oh, it would be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, like most of my streams are. And I would love to play through the first few days of Amethyst's marriage. I know this is very confusing because of her leanings, but she's trying to make the best out of this. She's very excited for her idea of what's going to come, and she is just trying her hardest right now. Oh, and by the way, guys, guess who they live right next to? The Orwells, Skylar's parents' home. I think that this is going to make for an awkward time. Look at Dr. Orwell. She's like, girl, I know. Don't side-eye me. Don't try to convince me you're happy. I won't say anything here, but honey, if you need to talk, you come to me. She's also the other house is the Mertens house. So she's got influences from both sides. She's quite literally in the middle of 2 lifestyles right now. They're going to go in, they're going to make their nuptials official. I have switched her preferences to be open to woohoo with both. I don't want her to have anything super scarring. I think that she is invested in this and she's trying her best and she's okay with this for now. This isn't happening without her permission as much as she could give it at this point. We're going to have them become symbolically married, get to know each other in the symbolical way. And let's go ahead and go back to our Josephs at home. Oh my goodness, guys, everybody's back in their Sunday best. That was quite the shindig. Bethie is just comforting her man. He is feeling sad and he's got a hairpin trigger ego, or at least she's told that he is. So she's got to pet him. Obviously they love each other. So she wants to check in on her husband anyway, but she has to be very careful about how she does this in front of the kids, validating his emotions without emasculating him. It's a whole job. Jasper also feels a little bit down. He's feeling sad because someone close to him is feeling sad. I think he also misses his sister. His dad also is feeling this. Oh, he's gonna go cry. Oh my gosh. Okay, you better do that in private, sir. Y'all, Bethie is exhausted. It is only 8 o'clock. I am going to send her to bed. I'm hoping that she pops soon because I would normally want to end an episode like this, but in order to set us up to stream and have it not mess with anybody's timeline, I need baby to be born. So really, we're on baby watch. I think, oh gosh, the kids are gonna sort of self-care. They've got all their school stuff done, which is lovely. Valuable lessons. Mom's gonna go to bed. She has cleared that with dad. While we are on baby watch, let's talk about this young man here. He has a few options. He could definitely do Devin. Devin is the Schaefer's oldest girl. There is Viola, who is the Mertens' oldest girl. And so far, that's all I see for options for him. But having a couple isn't a bad idea. I'm also wondering what Mr. Jasper's future holds. He is an animal enthusiast. He is a bro at this point. He does have the animal affection aspiration, or he does have the aspiration to want to be friends with the animals, so he has animal affection. So I would like him probably to do something akin to ranching. I think that that's pretty good for him. I think that that'll be how he makes his simoleons for the upcoming family that he is definitely going to be having. In the meantime, let's give our good old blue boy some love. I do want Jasper to become companions with this man. He has been such a great dog to us. Let's hug our blue boy. Actually, Blue knows all commands, and it's largely because of Jasper. James started him on it, but Jasper really has been there for Blue. I can't include a lot of their footage, just like, like I've said before, I'm just doing so many other things, but oh, they're becoming companions. They have earned this over their lifetime, and I think that Blue has made a massive impact on Jasper. Blue was there, I think, when Jasper was a baby. In fact, let's go and get Blue a nice bed. I would love him to be able to just have this to sleep next to his companion. I think that would be so cute. I think I'm going to have him appreciate his bed, and then we're all going to go to sleep. As they say, a watched pot never boils. Why are we up? Why are we up? Oh, she's hungry. Oh, she is hungry. Okay. Let's get leftovers. I was going to say watch pot never boils, but you guys, her hunger bar is going down quite a bit. She's not quite full. She's gone into labor. Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. Yes, Mama is going upstairs to have that baby. And look at her husband thinks that he can just sleep through this. Can you get up? Thank you. Pre-parental panic. Yes, Bethie's having a baby. Oh, I'm so excited. It is like midnight, so it is almost Wednesday when we are having this baby. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's a boy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if it was a boy, then I knew that I was going to be naming him, I think it's Dan Barite, because I was looking back in comments and I realized that someone had asked if I could name a boy Danny after either a friend or a family member. And I had said, yes, we would do that with the next boy. And then Onyx was born and I totally forgot and named him Onyx. Dan Barite is, as far as I can see, oh my gosh, oh, we have twins. How did that happen? You guys, I am completely shocked. I thought that only having one open slot in the house when she became pregnant meant that she was only going to have one baby. Okay, all right. So let's do this thing. I was gonna say Dan Barite, as far as I can tell, is a kind of like a clear stone or very prismy. So I'm gonna go with whites again with kind of flecks of other colors. It's poetic because that was Opal's color scheme. So naming this girl, I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to do Rose Quartz, and we'll just call her Rose. So we have baby Dan Barite, so baby Danny, and baby Rose Quartz, so baby Rose. Where's the other baby? Oh, it's in the room with the girls. Okay. And this is Rose Quartz. Okay, perfect. Well, Mama, I'm actually going to put them in the room with you. You guys, we have a boy and a girl. Oh my gosh. I'm still shook over this. I cannot believe that we had twins. I don't have any lot traits on. She doesn't have any special abilities that give her twins. We've had 2 sets of twins. We started this episode with 5 kids. We now have 7 of our required 10 for the generation. I am thrilled with this, you guys. It feels like starting all over, but hopefully this time she'll have help. I'm sorry, Blue. We're so busy. We cannot play with you. Guys, the laundry. The laundry that is going to be picking up. Thank goodness that Plummy is at least here. She has one daughter that is able to kind of help. Next recorded episode is almost certainly going to be Plummy's birthday. I need her aged up to help with laundry. It's about her time anyway. We will also have weekend super efficient newborn care. I will also have Mr. Jasper start his courting. Like, oh my gosh, she's such a pro. When Amy starts to pop out them babies or adopt them, whatever her heart is leading her to, then her mom will be a wealth of knowledge for her. It is going to be crazy that she's going to be pregnant at the same time as her mom, but she's a fundie. That's what happens. So thank you so much for watching. I think I am going to end it here. This has been a massive episode. We had our first wedding. We married off one of our daughters. We took a little bit of a deeper look into courtship, and we've had not one baby, but 2 babies. We had surprise twins, you guys. I am absolutely thrilled. This is going to be so overwhelming. Next episode, I hope to see you guys on stream again, either Saturday or Sunday. Keep an eye out on the community tab. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. I will see you all next time I stream or post an episode. Guys, watch or bless, and as always, happy simming.